So, back for another episode of Believe in Boyt, and for the final one with this Galarian Wheezing team. Still haven't done everything I wanted to do, but I'm reasonably content with how the Wheezing has gone. And I've managed to put a stop to a few things. I managed to pull off the Intimidate on the switch out, the download on the switch out, like the double download with the Porygon 2. So those are the two main things I want to do with my team. Hopefully we're going to face some kind of Colossal, as we face some kind of Colossal going into this game. Well then. Colossal was one of the main things that I wanted to shut down. So let's try. You leave Wheezing in the back, so then they just surf for no reason. Definitely leading with the Gyarados. They also have a Wheezing. Didn't even make a note of that. That's weird having Wheezing with their own Colossal. But then I guess it doesn't actually matter because the Colossal's never going to be activating the Steam Engine and then it'll be active already. So, that's fine. Right. I think I'm going to go Volcarona with Wheezing in the back. A Dragon's pretty good. It can still hit the Wheezing well. Excadrill is good against the Wheezing, but then loses to a lot of other things. So I think I'm still going to go Hydreigon. So hopefully they leave with the Colossal. Like this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Leave with Inteleon or Weavile and Colossal, please. That would be very, very kind of you. If you don't, I'm going to be upset. Because this is exactly what I wanted. I don't know yet. Okay. They're with both of them. That doesn't help. Could just switch immediately and Surf / Aqua Jet. I'm not sure. I think I can pretty safely go for an Airstream. I don't see too many downsides to that, because even if they... no, the downside would be if they go for a Surf / an Aqua Jet. That would be a fantastic bait from them. So I'm going to just play it safe. I am still going to switch into Wheezing. I've got an Intimidate on the Weavile as well, so I'm not actually too concerned with that. Just in case they try to get super cheeky, which they're not, but that's fine. It should be okay. They go for an Icy Winds, that's probably worst case, but then that's not the worst. They're using their Dynamax on the Inteleon, most likely, maybe Weavile, but surely yeah, there's Inteleon. But that surely means no Colossal, unfortunately, so I won't even get to do it unless the next Pokemon is Colossal, or the next team has Colossal as well. But Weezing's definitely going to get KO'd to the Hydro Snipe here. But then that's okay. They should get two-shot. It would just be if they Icy Wind, which they very, very easily could be doing. Probably Sash on the Inteleon as well, but that, well, actually no. Which one? Assault Vest is reasonable. There we go. That's the thing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That does actually make a lot of sense because you've got the Surf with the Weavile, you've got the Aqua Jet with the Inteleon, but then you've got the synergy between the two, and they did go for an Airstream, which did not get a critical hit, which is very good. So that means they're not Scope Lens, so they would be Sash on the Inteleon. So that's fine. That is just about a two-shot. So they would be able to KO the Wheezing, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think they can KO the Gyarados this turn. Maybe with a critical hit, because with Sniper they would do a lot of damage. But I'm going to Airstream again. I'm going to try and Strange Steam. Even though I expect Wheezing to go down, but if Wheezing goes down, Gyarados KOs Inteleon, and then I'm fine. Reasonable, reasonable. Is it just Icy Winds? It's Triple Axle. And they missed the first one, so that is okay. I'm content with that. And then the Strange Steam will take out not take out the Wheezing, take out the Weavile. I've yet to see Triple Axel like hit and then miss, because it's a very unique move in that regard. But it's got lucky with the miss immediately. Their own wheezing now. Interesting. So if they get an Airstream on their wheezing, they may be able to outspeed the Hydreigon. That'll be okay. I'm gonna Airstream. Should I Airstream? Be very close. Because it did over half with the fling. I'm going to trust Gyarados to get the same roll. I'm going to double up into the Inteleon. Strange Steam will KO the Inteleon regardless. I'm pretty sure, because of the choice specs. Inteleon is not a bulky boy. And again, no critical hit, so that's very good. That's why you should be running Scope Lens or Razor Claw. But, like, usually I run Razor Claw on my crit mons. Like, because you want to be using the one that they didn't think about more. And the Wobbuffet proved that that was the correct item for me as well, which was very kind of him. But Scope Lens, Inteleon is a sniper. It should have Scope Lens. But this is good. Whose wheezing is going to be faster, because they both got an Airstream boost. Mine doesn't have much speed, so I would expect his to. But mine does. Okay, so he's just got no speed. And that is respectable damage for a not very effective hit. And that is not very respectable damage for a quad super effective hit. So that's good. Then what's the final one going to be? Cinderace. And we've Airstreamed, so we can just Waterfall. It can't change its type, even if it goes for like a Sucker Punch. Should be okay. Sucker Punch would KO the Gyarados from here, though. That's annoying, actually. Because if they do Sucker Punch to KO the Gyarados, they don't change type into Dark type. That's actually a little bit annoying. Oh well, I'll go for another Strange Steam. It looks like it's a 3-shot on Weezing, which is good. No Sucker Punch, so that should KO Cinderace. No Colossal, unfought, but Gyarados was still able to sweep through pretty well. If they'd have got a critical hit on either of the two moves, they would have been able to KO the Gyarados at this point, but that was a nice 3-shot. Very nice 3-shot. That was good damage. That was very good damage. Why did that do over hard? Did they get a special attack boost at any point? Am I missing something there? Because they switched moves. I'm sure I'm missing something. Because I don't think that should have done over half. I'm definitely missing something super obvious, but there we go. Oh yeah, because that's not resisted. That's why. Yeah, because I'm Poison Fairy, so it's neutral, of course. That's the obvious thing I'm missing. Just ignore me. They have Counter for some reason. Counter with no Focus Sash. And they didn't even have Surf. They didn't even have Aqua Jet. Okay. It was Weakness Policy. But they don't have any water moves to activate it, apart from Snipe Shot. That is incredibly odd. And they were Expo Belt. Pretty much same set as me. Choice Specs is better. Anyway, moving on from a Colossal that can't be activated. I guess that's one way of not getting, like, stopping a Steam Engine boost, just not be able to do it in the first place. Have a Colossal. Have a beat up one. Have anything. This is the final one. I could taunt the Hatterene if I had Taunt. I can stop the Psychic Terrain. And there's a Rhyperior there as well, which is definitely going to be picking up in Series 6 again. Because it disappeared with Rillaboom, but with Rillaboom gone, it's going to come right back. Right then. Like, Hydreigon is pretty good here, but if Trick Room goes up, it's awful. I'm going to lead with Hydreigon and Porygon 2, I think. And I can reverse the Trick Room when I want. I'm bringing Gyarados for the Rhyperior, which is still incredibly awkward. To be fair, Weezing is okay, but I think that Excadrill is better. So I'm going to bring Excadrill instead. Sorry, Weezing, you're on the bench for your final match. I could have led with the Weezing to stop a Psychic Surge, but that doesn't really help. Not particularly. Like, if I had a Fake Out Mon, it would have helped, but I don't. But even then, I would have to leave Weezing and the Fake Out Mon. But then actually, no, I'd be able to Sludge Bomb KO the Hatterene, but that's Gardevoir instead. It's very odd that they have Gardevoir and Hatterene. Attack? Attack, unforked. Although, yeah, it was never getting a special attack boost in front of a Gardevoir. Right, so I could get the Dark Pulse into the Indeedee. But then I would almost certainly be losing the Hydreigon to the Dazzling Gleam. But then if they do that, then they are not getting up Trick Room. But I'm also going to be attacking the Gardevoir, because then that forces the Follow Me. Because Indeedee is pretty useless if it doesn't. Okay, that's pretty good. Straight into Hatterene, interesting. Oh. Well, that was unexpected, and actually very, very bad for me. So long as this, like, if this KOs the Gardevoir, it shouldn't KO the Gardevoir. I should be okay. Okay. Okay, even better, even better. So then, I can go for a Darkness and a follow-up Ice Beam, right? Would that be enough to KO Hatterene? If it was almost enough to KO a Gardevoir with just Dark Pulse, I'm pretty sure it would KO a Hatterene. So then that should mean no Trick Room, unless they've got Trick Room on Gardevoir as well. That would be very sneaky. Because they've not got the Choice Scarf anymore, they can't outspeed the Hydreigon to Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast it. And that's if they even unthaw. Or is it, no, just Thaw. Unthaw and Thaw mean the same thing. Be strong, Hydreigon. I would call that strong. I would definitely call that strong. That's why it was strong. I don't think it matters, because you get the special defense drop with the follow-up of the Ice Beam. Will Porygon 2 outspeed Gardevoir? So they don't even have a chance to Thaw? No, so the freeze was pretty useful there. I'd have almost certainly lost Hydreigon. But I think that would have still been a reasonable trade, because that means that there's no Trick Room. Like, they'll have Rhyperior next to an Indeedee for their full turns of Dynamax, but I don't think that that matters at this point. I can go for another Darkness into the Indeedee. It should be Rhyperior, like so. And now they can't get Trick Room up anymore. I can just intimidate them for as long as I want. I'm going to go for Darkness and Thunderbolt into the... I can't. I am Choice Scarfed. I was going to go for Thunderbolt because then I wouldn't activate a weakness policy if they are not Sash. But I'm just going to try and KO this Indeedee. Because I can deal with Rhyperior... Like, outside of Trick Room, I can deal with Rhyperior with Gyarados and Excadrill. So I've got super effective hits. All four of my Pokemon had super effective hits against Rhyperior. I should be able to beat it. And if Indeedee protects, that's fine. I'm definitely not hitting Rhyperior with a super effective hit in that case. So this is very good. They should have gone for just Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam to KO Hydreigon, because that would have definitely caught me off guard with the Choice Scarf. And good, so they're using their turns of Dynamax immediately. That is what I want to see. So I'm pretty confident they can't OHKO a Hydreigon with anything. Even if it was like a Flutterby from a Mega Horn. That surely still doesn't KO as well. Only if I activate a weakness policy, then it probably would. But I don't think even a Knuckle at this point. I think now a Knuckle at this point would be able to KO the Hydreigon if it's not a Sash Indeedee. Is that Sash? Is the pixels lying to me? No, it is Sash. Okay. So that's good. Because then no weakness policy. Hydreigon should make it through this turn. And the special defense drop is definitely going to help as well. Like, I can't see how the Rhyperior wins. And just Rockfall. Yeah, that's not going to KO. That will KO the Porygon, because it's not got its Eviolite anymore. Knuckle would have done it. Knuckle would have done it. Actually, would Knuckle have done it? Knuckle's weaker, right? 130 to 210. Yes, slightly stronger. It's 10 base power stronger than Knuckle is. So, that's fine. They got a special defense drop as well. I'm going to be activating a weakness policy with an Ice Beam, so I might as well just get the super effective hit with the Flash Cannon and another Ice Beam. Like, I could switch into Gyarados and Wormwinds, but like at this point, I just attack. I'll be fine. But like they can KO what, like, so in their 2 turns of Dynamax, if they survive, that's just wasting your turns of Dynamax. That was pointless. Like, yeah, you get rid of my Dynamax, but that was all you had at this point. So, like I was going to say, like they can only KO two Pokemon in their Dynamax. Now they can only KO 1. So I'm still fine. So I will go for an Earth Power now, because it is slightly stronger, and another Ice Beam. They do have the Sandstorm now, so their special defense is back to neutral, but that's still doing loads. Like, there's no way I can lose this if I just keep clicking super effective hits. Hydreigon takes itself out, I guess. Now P2 will get KO'd as well, but this was the last turn in Dynamax. I just click Waterfall now. Waterfall will KO from here. Iron Heads will KO from here, probably. But that's fine. So I guess I could have brought Weezing. And Weezing could have got the final KO if I wanted it to. But that's fine. Pretty sure Waterfall takes out the Rhyperior from here, and if it doesn't... Actually, no, Iron Head's going to go first, so I get to find out if Iron Head will KO. I mean, I should know that calc at this point. Because I've been using Excadrill a lot as well, but my Excadrill is different to this one. So I'm used to different damage output. But yeah, that's definitely going to KO. Why am I even questioning this? And we're not even going to get to find out, but, you know, definitely a KO'd Rhyperior at the end of the turn. So that's going to be it for Weezing. I technically saw a Colossal in Team Preview that couldn't have its Steam Engine activated, so I guess that was just a complete bluff with the Weavile and Inteleon, but that's going to be it for Weezing. I can now think properly. I don't have to really struggle with the neutralizing gas, but it looks like I'm going to be using one of the Slowbros next week, as that's going to be the victor in the poll for the Fun Conventional. Still don't know which Slowbro I'm going to be using. Probably going to be the Galarian one, because, like, you know, that's the new one and all that. But yeah, look forward to one of the Slowbros coming next week.